Hello, welcome to another video on my thoughts on the current speculation market, the comic book market that is. In the recent few videos, I discussed and show the significant jump in modern submission, especially book that was published in 2020. And I discussed how that is a huge surprise to many people that follow the market. Some people don't think it's a huge number, but if you remember that video, something like 33,000 books that was published in 2020 was submitted in the month of November at CGC. If you take that into context, it is over one third of all submission of all the previous many decades. So to think that 1 year alone got so many submission, I understand. I know and heard enough about the modern market with all the new characters, and of course the success of the Star Wars launch on Disney Plus is a boon to a lot of modern books, right? So I get it. But one of the things that I wonder, that play into my theory or thesis on why there is such a huge jump, is that there is a lot of new player in the game. Okay, new collectors, new speculators, new gambler, new whatever you want to label these people. Why do I say they're new? Because often when you have new participants into any market, often it's human flaw that they ignore the trend that happened in the past. Okay, this happened in all market. Okay, for those that have been around for many years, okay, we have seen hot books with TV shows blew up in the early days of superhero TV series that was successful, like the first Daredevil, Arrow, remember Arrow, Flash. If you dial back on YouTube back, a few years, you will see a lot of videos of people touting all the first appearances of many of those characters when those TV shows were a hit. And then of course they stall even when the TV show still around, okay? Because Flash and Arrow were very successful. They last multiple years, but the books that relate to those TV shows stalled out long before the show stalled out and was eventually canceled. But yeah, it was not a pretty sight, and because of that, and that followed with the Netflix shows where the same pattern happened. Okay, the exact same pattern happened with Daredevil, Elektra, Bullseye, and then you have Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. So many of these characters got hot and then get cold real quick. By real quick, I mean literally a year later, it's already trending downward and sliding. So that patterns happen enough time that for a while, for a couple of years, YouTubers stop touting, for the most part. Not all gone. There are still people touting first appearances on TV shows, but for the most part, that mania died down. Does people agree? For those that have been around YouTube more than 1 year, if you have been in this community for more than 3-5 years, I'm sure you have witnessed the exact trend I just laid out, right? So that's history. That's the past history, okay? Now, all of a sudden, in the past 6 months, who knows what's the reason? History will tell us down the road, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, we will look back and see if it is different this time. That's the key phrase. Is it different this time? Because all of a sudden, all the TV shows related books are blowing up, even more so than what happened 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Even more so. harder, bigger percentage jump. Okay, so the combination of new entrants not knowing the past could be a part of it. I'm not saying that's the main contributor, because all these new people have no clue what they're doing and they're gonna lose their money and blah blah blah. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that is a portion of what is driving the modern speculation market. You can disagree, that's fine. The other part is there are existing participants that's saying this time it is different. Because why? You're not talking about Netflix, you're not talking about CBS, you're talking about Disney, the king of all media. They know what they're doing, they know how to make things good, they know how to make things last, they know how to market, they know how to make good stuff, they know how to tie the TV shows in with the movies. Okay, I'm not saying anything that you have not heard. Okay, so that could be true too. Time will tell. We are living in interesting time for sure, because what's going on right now with the modern speculation market is something that surprised a lot of people. You may not collect it, but if you even pay attention like I am, you can see a huge shift in what is going now compared to what happened in the past. Let me know what you think. I'm not participating in this mania. I'm sitting back and watch it. For sure, I will enjoy all the new TV shows on Disney Plus. I have no doubt that I will enjoy them. But I'm not going to be the one making a whole lot of money flipping those books. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.